Accident reported ahead on US 101 and a quarter mile.
What up, guys? Welcome back to this episode of Happy Face Hold'em. Here we are, 4:24 in the PM on a Sunday at the Hustler Casino in Gardena, California. Trying something a little bit different today. What is that, you might ask? No hat. Happy band on. Go get yours at happyfaceholdem.com or check out the link in the description below. All right, we're going to go jump into a 5-5 game. It's a $1,000 cap. Probably buy in for 600-ish, but we'll feel out the table first and then decide. Let's go get it. Literally 42 minutes into our session, finally looked down at Ace-7 suited of the spade variety in a straddled pot or in the big blind and decided to limp with 5 other limpers. I should have put the squeeze on here. This is definitely a hand that's in the bluffing range, but I prefer Ace-5 to Ace-Deuce or Ace-10 or higher to do it. So in this case, the straddler has his own plans in mind. He raises to $95. As the action folds around, there's only one thing left for me to do playing out of position, and that is to fold. Been utterly card dead in a very tough, aggressive game tonight. 10 minutes later in the small blind, we look down at Queen 10 offsuit. I'm already in, so I check my option. I'm not going to be raising this hand out of position. And we go 6 ways to a flop of 3 Queen 7 rainbow. I have top pair with a mediocre kicker, so there's no reason to bet here into all these players. You know, 6-way action, don't want to be check raised in this situation. So middle position player over there leads out for $20. And it looks like everybody makes the call. So we're going to go 6 ways to a turn, which comes down to 3 of clubs. Interesting card here. I mean, I think in a limp pot, somebody could definitely hold a 3, and I think they'll bet it with a flush draw on board. So, but interestingly enough, the action checks all the way through. So when the 9 of diamonds hits the river, I have to imagine I must have the best hand at this point. I don't think anybody would have checked a 3 on the turn. I could be wrong, though. So I lead out for 105 into this pot of 110, hoping just to take it down. The player to my left decides he has other plans in mind, as he's going to make a huge raise to $325. He's definitely repping a 3 or possibly like a Queen 9 2 pair. Ultimately, in a limp pot, he could have any 2 cards in his hand, and I'm just not comfortable making the call with just a single pair and a mediocre kicker, especially after another player makes the call. So I asked the table, what did I step into here? I have no other choice to lay this down. He does show a 3, and the other player said, oh, a 3's good. I misread that, so no idea what the other player had, but trip 3s will take this down. All right, sitting in the hijack, we finally look down at a very playable hand in late position, Queen Jack suited. +2, open the action to $20. I make the call. Cutoff makes the call, and the action's going to fold around. We're going to go 3 ways to a flop on this one, hoping to finally connect with this board. If you see how we run, you know that we typically don't connect with the board. It's just the way we run. And the board comes down Ace, Deuce, 7 with 2 clubs, backdoor flush, no overs. We check our option. The cutoff here decides to put in a bet of $60, and I don't think there's anything we can do here. With 1 over on the board, we don't have enough equity to make the call. Frustrating night. It's now 5:50 in the PM, and we get pocket fives for 550. How about that? Love that. In the +1 position, we decide to raise $25, a little bit larger from earlier position. We don't want to play this hand out of position multi-way, so we raise a little bit larger, but we are going to get 3 callers and go 4 ways to a flop of 9, queen, 6 with 2 spades. Definitely want to protect my hand and charge for any flush draws that they might be chasing, and just hoping that nobody had a queen in their hand. So I decided to bet out a little over half pot at $45. Not wanting a call really from anybody. Happy to take this one down right now, and that is the result that we get, and we're happy to finally scoop a pot in this session. It's been a rough one. A night of folding, folding, folding.
Five-way action, 8-eye win.
And you might remember that character from vlog number 48. I'll put a card to it up top. Here we are in the button, looking at King Jack offsuit. Early position player under the gun. An older lady had opened the action to 20. This is an absolute 100% fold in every scenario when you're 100 big blinds deep. Even at 150 big blinds deep, it's a fold. But I decided to play it because it's been that kind of night. Flop comes down 10 for Jack, 2 spades. We spike top pair with second kicker. When the action checks around to me, I must have the best hand. I'm going to put $75 into this pot of 120. Again, happy to take it down, or going to charge for any flush draws that somebody might be chasing. And the end result, we are going to win this one. The players fold around to us one at a time. We're happy to scoop another pot. All right, guys, that's going to wrap this one up. We played for 2 hours and 20 minutes. We were down $173. It equates to about $74 an hour. I'll put all the numbers right here. And I do notice when the card side hustle is on the downswing, the photography side hustle is on the upswing. So that's always a good thing. We're off to go do some high school football banners today. Hey, that's always good news. That's why we have side hustles in our life. Hey, what's your side hustle? If you have one, put a comment down in the description. Maybe we'll drum up some referrals for you. Anyways, don't forget, in the description below, you can get some Happy Face Holdem merchandise. I'll put a link to it right here as well. We have the Happy Face Holdem wristband, bankroll holder, as well as the Charlie card guard protector. Those are going to be in stock. They were supposed to arrive yesterday. I'm hoping they come today. Anyways, don't forget, check out Hustler Casino Live. It's airing on YouTube. Today is the big premiere at 5 p.m. Pacific time. There's a link in the description to that below as well. And I also put a card in the very beginning with their information, so you can always rewind this video, take a look there. Thank you. If you made it this far, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. About 65% of you are not subscribed, so I really appreciate when you subscribe. It really helps the channel out a ton and pushes it out to other people like you. Be safe on the felt. Wash your hands, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.